I'm Kenneth Watson, and I am the Community Director and Research Analyst Specialist here at Green Renaissance. Green Renaissance is a well-rounded company. Anything that names itself Renaissance should definitely be capable of doing a multitude of things, such as a Renaissance person. So we want to do a multitude of green things, and that includes providing sustainable technologies and sustainable consultation. Green is this idea that's growing every day. It was, of course, always a color, but nowadays it means more. Green means a way of living. Green means a way of coexisting with the planet. There are many different ways to be green. Being green can mean being healthy. Being green means being conscientious. Being green means implying practices into your life that benefit everybody, every step of the way. By saving yourself, you can save the world. By saving the world, you can save yourself. Greenwashing is something that we're starting to see people make money off of. You can market yourself in this green image without actually being green. And the market is just completely inundated with this type of stuff, and we don't like it that much. We're really green, and we really support what it means to be green. It's not clearly defined yet. Society and culture are going to define it, but we're going to help start the process of defining green. There are many different ways that we can all make difference. Difference needs to happen everywhere. We can do this by recycling. We can do this by buying locally. We can do this by being aware of our impact. Maybe you shouldn't eat 3 apples a week. Maybe you should only eat 1. Maybe you should only... Oh my God, scratch that. Lost my concentration. Taking the steps to make change, that's the hardest part. It's the first step. Every journey, be it 10 miles or 1,000 miles, begins with one step. And the first step is always the most important. And the first step to being green is to say to yourself, I want to be green. And once you do that, it's an absolute adventure. Because we all have individual lifestyles. So we're all going to have individual green lifestyles. And it's up to all of us to figure out, how do we be green? Each of us have problems to solve. The whole world is full of problems. And for the first time in human history, we're aware of these problems. We can sit down at coffee shops, internet cafes, at school, at work, and talk about the problems that affect everybody in the world. And people all around the world, for the first time, know together what the problem is. Now, the problem is no one's taking enough action. We know what we need to do. We even have a good idea of how to do it. Just need someone there to do it. Green Renaissance wants to fill in that gap. We want to be some of the people who actually do it, who actually start creating change.